So, good afternoon, everyone. Once again, thank you for joining the webinar. Now, we'll begin with the webinar. Okay. So, I welcome you all for today's webinar on undergraduate study in Germany, a complete guide for international students. I am Prajwal Rangari, Senior Team Lead Operations Central and Eastern Europe, and I will be delivering today's webinar. In today's webinar, we'll be discussing about undergraduate study pathway in Germany. I would just request that if you could please give me a thumbs up if I am audible to you all. Okay. Thank you so much. So before we begin, let me just introduce Casey as an organization for everyone. So I'll shortly update you about Casey. We are a 27 years old organization, currently recruiting students in 1,000 plus universities across 43 destinations. Our head office is in Nagpur, and currently we have operations education focusing on in the European continent, known as the heart of Europe, the strongest economy of Europe. So Germany or love automobile will always have a dream to be in the German engines. That's why we always say that German has been a pioneer for the sea. Ideal destination for students interested in technology and applied sciences. As we can see, Germany is booming. The market is booming in Germany for tech jobs and applied sciences jobs. Hence, it has been an ideal destination in the last few years and currently being one of the prime destination for the students. Germany offers a practice oriented education focusing on employability, small class sizes, and direct industry collaboration. UAS, that is University of Applied Sciences, that actually focuses on industry oriented collaborations, industry oriented curriculum. The curriculum is designed in such a way that the students get most of the knowledge by practical learning, internships, so that they are ready for the labor market as soon as they graduate or while being in the graduation period. Next up, flexible entry requirements for international students. 12th pass students are acceptable, IB boards are acceptable, international students are acceptable. So there is no such barrier that students from particular locations might not be accepted. It is open to all. Germans have already given the doors to everyone. It's just that Germans have a disciplined routine which needs to be followed. Rest it is open for each and every person. Strong reputation in engineering, technology, business, and sciences. Yes, German has always been strong in reputation, discipline towards the studies, curriculum, be the job market, be economy. The discipline has what made German Germany different from all other prime locations for international students as a study destination. If we look at the German university language, mode of instruction or mode of delivering the lectures, there are two types of language that they primarily use. One being the German that is used at public and private universities as well, while English is widely used in private universities, mostly in now public universities also, so that every international student could be a part of the strongest education system and the oldest education system, with its reputation being on primary top. Moving on towards the next slide. Now, being an international student, every student always has in mind that from employability point of view, how the primary destination where am I going to study will be. So let us focus from the employability point of view now. Around 70 to 80% of University of Applied Sciences program includes mandatory internships or industry projects. Yes, that's why University of Applied Sciences, the name itself defines it, that they are more focused towards industry oriented collaborations and internships, so that the student is getting ready for the labor market and is practical enough to be and pioneer in the company or in the field he wants to work at. The next point states that 90 to 94% of the graduates from many US institutions report employment within 6 months. Yes, because they are ready for the labor market, companies do recruit them on a higher basis because of the curriculum they have been learning in. It's a nearly packed with more what do you say internships. After that internships, they have more curriculum that is being in tie-ups with the industry that are particularly located in that location wherever the university has the campus. Then skilled labor shortages. Yes, Germany has right now from the last 5 years facing labor shortage in the skilled forces. Reason being that we'll see in the upcoming points that according to the IFO Institute Business Survey 2026, 22.7 of German companies reported that they could not find enough qualified workers in 2026. That means one out of every four company is going to face it. That's why 58.4% of legal and tax consulting firms are facing shortages. 25% overall service providers in Germany are facing the shortages. 30.4 in the construction field is facing the shortages. If we go by the statistics of the demographic data of Germany, the share of people aged 65 plus is projected to increase from 21 to 29% by 2030. That means in the upcoming 4 years that there will be a shortage as mostly the people will be retiring. In this particular time frame, a student who is planning to go to Germany and start UG has a really good scope that he starts in 2026. Merely by 2029, he'll be completing the degree. If he goes for another additional year, by 2030, he'll be completing the degree. So the shortage that is going to occur makes a place for the student to secure a job in Germany. Work in part-time shifts and work-life balance has always been a good part of Germany portfolio that we'll be focusing in the next slide. So Germany promotes one of the healthiest work-life balances in Europe. Structured 8-hour workdays, strong labor protections, and flexible part-time opportunities for students. We are already aware, and this is one of the biggest USP of Germany, that we have 18 months of post-study work visa in Germany. Part-time work opportunities are available for the student during semesters, and part-time work opportunities are already available from the very first day once the student registers with the university and with the local offices with the address that he is going to stay. Average student wages starts from 12 to 15 euros. The median currently going on in Germany is 12.82 euros, depending upon the job and the city he is right now in. So if we go according to the part-time shift, as I already said, that they are flexible in the part-time job opportunities. So there are three kinds of shifts that the student can work in. One being the morning shift, 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Afternoon shift from 1 to 5 p.m. Evening shift 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. So this gives the student a flexible environment to go to the jobs and manage the studies as well, because the lectures mostly go 3 to 4 working days depending upon the professor's availability. There is a design curriculum that they already have on the student portal. So accordingly, they can manage the job and earn well as per the median salary going on in Germany. That will help them to have a good time in Germany as per the employment point of view in the part-time scenario. For the longer run, companies are recruiting the student. They need it, as we already discussed that there is a skilled labor shortage in Germany. Moving on towards the next slide, why Germany for international students? Yes, Germany is an international student-friendly place to go. Moreover, Germany is considered one of the safest country in Europe with lowest crime rates. Munich being one of the most safest city, followed up by Heidelberg, then Nuremberg, and after that going towards Düsseldorf. So every city, being it as a tier 2 city, tier 1 city, as we consider in our places, every city is under police patrolling, CCTV surveillance. So primarily, it is too safe to be in Germany, even if the students haven't been in that kind of environment where they can be a bit timid or bit shy to face things. Moving on towards how the transportation systems work for the students who are right now going to Germany and are new to the places. So they do have public trans, which operates in every 5 to 10 minutes regular intervals. Reduce transportation cost with student passes. So once the student registers with the university, once the address is registered, he is entitled being a part of the university, and with the student passes and the ID cards issued to the student, he gets discount in the transportation cost, which eases his expenses at a good rate. As I already stated, strong labor laws are ensured that limited overtime work should be there. The student shall not cross his given work time frame, that is 20 hours per week. If a student abides by it, he has a good time in university as well as in the working force without facing any such exemptions or any such limitations from the government or the law side. Let's look towards what types of universities are there in UG or particularly in Germany. So the very first university type is Universität. Universität is academic and research universities. These are traditional research universities offering a wide range of subjects and strong academic research opportunities. These are mostly the public universities. Moving towards the second kind of university, that is Fachhochschule, that is known as University of Applied Sciences, that we majorly have tie-ups with, that are more into practical learning, internships, and industry connections. And you will see there can be a mix of private and public university in the Fachhochschule sector of universities. The next one comes at the public universities, Technische Universität. These are the TU called universities. These are specially in the sector of engineering, technology, and advanced research. The fourth type of university comes in the art and music colleges, that are the liberal arts, music, or other things that the student from arts can try to caliber in Germany. So these are the four type of university for a major broad classification while you counsel a student. University of Applied Sciences, more into the practical learning. The major universities that are called Universität are in the academic research. TUs are basically for engineering, technology, and advanced, purely public universities, and art and music colleges dealing with the liberal arts. Now let's look towards what is the basic segregation or difference between a German and non-German institution. So German institutions are basically those institutions which have their parent campus situated in Germany and the ownership lies with the Germans. Whereas non-German universities are those universities that are having one of their campuses in Germany, but heading their parent campuses from some other part of the continents, maybe UK, Spain, France, and other countries too. And the primary ownership lies with the parent country, can be UK, Spain, wherever they are heading from. Now, the degrees that the student are going to obtain from the institution. Student who goes to German universities get a German recognized degree with the letterhead of the same institution that they are studying from. Whereas in non-German, you will find that the university will give a degree that is with the letterhead of their parent campus mentioned on it. Many a times, some non-German institutions take accreditation from other institutions which are in UK, France, or US, and with the collaboration of that, the student gets a degree. Now let's look towards the accreditation that the universities receive. So the German accreditation agencies are FIBA, AQS, and etc. Whereas non-German universities have accreditation such as ACSB, or you can say AMBA, that is from US accreditation. So they have international accreditation, while you will see that the German universities will have German accreditation. Moreover, they can also have international one, but the basic one they'll have will be from the German institutions. Looking towards the APS requirement, any German university, be it in any sector, private, public, academic, liberal arts, it will require APS. Whereas non-German university do not require APS, not even in the application time or not even in the visa applications. Now, the student population that you will see when you go to a German university will be a mix of German population and international population throughout the world. Whereas in non-German institution, we'll always see that it's mostly international. Reason being that a student or a resident who is already proficient enough in Germany will always